Welcome back to How to Restaurant, Season 2. So today what we will be discussing, let's take a little recap and just go back a few of the steps. So the first step was consultant strategies, all right? You definitely you must have a strategy before you do anything in life. You know, we're not talking about just going to, playing a playground or just something silly. Although, if you go to an amusement park, it's better to plan before you get ahead or go ahead with what's going on. But the most important thing is when you're opening up a business, you want to have that solid foundation and know that everything is being built from the ground up. It's no different from building a house, and we've spoken about this in my previous videos. So building a strategy is equivalent to a blueprint. This is the mental psychological blueprint to your establishment, and that's the first step that we take. The second step is the 8 laws workshop. It's very important to understand that not all laws, like I said in the previous videos, not all laws are made to be broken. There are specific reasons why there are laws, regulations, and things and codes that you have to follow when you're opening up any business, especially when you're serving the public and when you're dealing with the public in general. These you have to follow these laws, and we went over that in the second video. I encourage that you go through each step at a time so you can understand what you're getting yourself into before you call me for a consulting session. The step 3 was the big business function. Once you have the strategy and you understand how with the strategy how it correlates to the laws, and how once you have the strategy and now you have the laws, now you want to start building on that and how it's going to function. And that's where I do the step 3 business function workshop. I sit your employees down, I sit you down first of all, your managers, and we all sit down and try to educate your staff and why this business needs to function the way it is. Why is the ice machine in this corner? Why it shouldn't be in this corner and be in that corner? It's all about working together and trying to get the psychological foundation to your business. This way, when you're ready to open, no matter whether it's a restaurant or any business, you are ready to rock and roll, and you know that your staff fully understands everything that you need to do, that they need to do. And this step is the mentorship and leadership. This is step 4. Mentorship, once you have all the pieces together, now you have to nurture, what you have. And mentorship and leadership plays a big role, because you can have the best running restaurant or business on earth, and if you don't have the leadership that you anoint or appoint to be your manager and lead this crew, shift leaders and stuff, you can be in a lot of trouble in the years to come. Sometimes the effect doesn't happen till later, and we will talk about that during our consultant sessions. So what I have here is Tiren does not only sit down with your employees, managers, business partners, and more during our consultant session. We get in the pit with you. We literally get in the pit with you. All right, I'm not going to just sit down and talk to you. I'm going to show you exactly why things. I will put an apron on over my suit, and we will get in the kitchen and get it done. All right, or whatever it is. If you have packages and you're like, okay, we can consolidate some packages to move from one place to the other. Reorganize your business, reorganize your restaurant. So I'm not going to only tell you what can help you become more efficient and effective with your business. I'm going to do it with you, and that's included in the package. So it is a pleasure for us to get in the kitchen, the floor, behind the bar, in your office, or wherever the need is more significant. When you hire us to step in, we step in with both of our feet on the ground, as well as our strategies, expecting to get down and dirty. Mentorship and leadership are more effective when the leader and mentor get involved hands-on. We want to see what's going on in your business, not only hear or read about it. So, for example, I should have shut that down. For example, if we do a telephone conference call or a Zoom meeting for 2 hours consulting, and you decide to hire me, no matter what state you're in, I'm coming. All right. I'm not going to just sit here and tell you, you need to do it this way and The only real way for someone to understand, especially an expert myself, is to actually be in there and understand what's going on. Where are the vibes? Or before you open your business, it's vital to have someone like me to step in and show you where things could go wrong. And you may not see it like, oh, it's okay for now. It's like putting scotch tape on something that requires duct tape and duct tape on something that requires to be literally fixed. Now, I've seen duct tape on planes. It's really strange, but we want to help you. We want you to help yourself, and we definitely want you to help us help you. So keep sticking around for these videos. Once I get done with this season, we are going to dive in. We have one more to go. Step 5, which will be the marketing and promotions, which I will explain in the next video. And the final step will be the show, and we'll do that final episode. So we got about 2 more episodes to go in this season, and then the third season is just going to be daily consulting sessions, whether it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes. We'll see where it takes us, but I want to help you. I want you to help yourself. It pains me to see businesses that are struggling for no reason when we can diagnose the problem and fix it. And it really pains me to see businesses that are just opening, and unfortunately they fail faster than it took for the process to even think about to open, or they wind up walking away with nothing after 10 to 20 years in their business, and that's also sad, even if it's 6 years. So I am here to help you. Please use me for however you can. I do 2 free-hour consulting sessions. You can get it on a webinar, a Zoom meeting, or you can call me, or I can come in person and meet you, depending on where you are, where you're located. This is strictly for businesses that want to do better, and even are just curious. So this is my book that I released in December of last year. We've had a really rough start because of COVID and everything, but this book is relevant. What we're going to do is drop this price of this book to about $5, considering all the circumstances with Congress and just no relief in the economy. People still want to get information like this. You should get information like this, and I will absolutely, we're going to drop the price to $5, and we'll have it shipped to you. Of course, shipping and handling will apply, but this is information that you want. I go through a lot of this in my previous videos, but we're going to start digging in deep in the weeks to come, because there's a lot of businesses that are going to need some pointers. There's a lot of new staff members that need some pointers. We're going to talk about interviews. We're going to talk about how to submit letters to your establishment when something's wrong. Email. Anytime you communicate with anyone, it's email. So we're going to go through a lot of this in this channel. I really thank you guys for coming back. Stick around for VFR Radio. We're still working on that one. It's a tough one, considering all the circumstances that's happening in today's world. We are trying our best to get the information out there, and you guys take care. Have a great weekend. Moment of silence for everyone that experienced 9/11. This country took a big hit. I was in New York at the time, in the Bronx, and it was not a pleasant sight. So moment of silence for that. Appreciate everything that you have. Give us a call if you need help, and we'll talk to you soon.